episode of Sporting Secured. UFC 283, Brazil. Wow, this promises to be one hell of a show, promises to be a spectacle. Like, for those of us that are UFC fan that has been waiting for fights for quite some time, um, this seems like, the start of a wonderful year as a UFC fan. Um, this promises to be one hell of a show, and you know, um, take nothing away from um, the fight between Jan Blahovic and um, what's his name? I can't remember. Take nothing away from that fight, but this promises to be a blockbuster. This promises to be crazy. This promises to be one hell of a night. Brazil fans, I hope you guys are ready because this is the fight you guys have been waiting for. Your son is coming to do battle in your land. So you guys stay tuned, stay focused, and yeah, promises to be a wonderful show. I'm gonna be looking into this fight card. I'm gonna be looking at giving you previews about the fight. I'm gonna pick out some of the fights. I'm not gonna go through all the fights. For the early prelims, I say the first fight is gonna be um, Daniel Marcos versus Simon Oliveira. Yeah, promises to be a good fight. I'm gonna skip that and go straight to the lightweight division, and it's gonna be Ismail Bonfirm versus Terence McKinney. I've seen Terence fight. This is a guy that is not scared to do battle, is not scared to fight. He actually, his hands, he allows his hands to do the talking, he can grapple, but you know what? I think something that he has found that he knows that he can really, really do and is probably good at is he knows how to box. And he knows how to, put on a fight. He knows how to control distance. So I do believe it's something that, you know, Ismail Bonfim is gonna take note of because Terrence is not a small fighter. He's not a small guy. He knows what he does and is coming to get it done. I'm gonna skip all that and then I'm gonna go to the prelim. For the prelim, Thiago Moises versus Merquizel Costa. Yeah, for the lightweight division, it promises to be a good fight, and I'm going for Thiago Moises. For the middleweight division, you've got Gregory Rodriguez versus Bruno Ferreira. Yeah, I watched Gregory's last fight. Damn, I'm kind of terrified for his opponents because this is someone that I believed he had a cut. Was it a cut under his eyes? It was so bad, so terrible. I was even thinking the referee was going to stop the fight, and I think several times they were asking him questions, and damn, he won that fight. So this guy is someone that is tough, he's strong, he's resilient, he's durable, and you know what? Never you count him out because he's the someone that for you to win, you gotta put him to sleep. I'm telling you. Yeah, and from the prelim, I'm gonna be going into the main card. You've got Paul Craig versus Johnny Walker. These guys are in the light heavyweight division. Johnny Walker for me is in a resurgent form. He has a couple of losses and then he came back, he found himself, he kept working hard, he was disciplined because I think one of the things that cost him, earlier on was he wasn't as disciplined as he should be. If you know this is your craft, if you know this is what you want to do, if you know this is what you love, I do believe you should be disciplined. I do believe you should take it serious. You understand? There's certain food you should not eat. There's certain time you should go to bed, go to sleep. So I think now this guy is resurgent. He's dedicated to MMA, and he's well disciplined now, unlike before. For the women flyweight, Lauren Murphy versus Jessica Andrade. Jessica Andrade, I watched her fight against Amanda Nunes. I thought she was going to pose a big problem, a huge problem for Amanda Nunes. I saw she was strong. She tried to be physical, but it wasn't really going her way. And Amanda Nunes ended up, whitewashing her. This fight promises to be quite good. Lauren is not a walkover, but I do see Jessica Andrade using her physique, using her grappling skills, to win this one. I'm leaning on the side of Jessica Andrade. For the welterweight division, you got Gilbert Burns versus Neil Magny. Um, Gilbert has been asking for a fight ever since the Kamzat fight. He's been asking for a fight, and I think finally he got it. Neil is not someone, Neil is durable, Neil is resilient, Neil is strong, and has got good fist. He can hit you. Well, I do think this is going to be a difficult fight for Gilbert Burns. Um, if he stays up on the feet, I think Neil may end up winning this fight because I saw during the Kamzat fight that Gilbert, whenever Kamzat punches him, he goes to the floor. So I do feel like Neil may end up knocking him out because his shin is susceptible. I do feel it's a tough one to call. I'm a fan of Gilbert Burns. He's humble. He's a respectable guy. And he's someone that loves MMA. I would love for him to win. I also like Neil, but I don't know. I do see Neil winning this somehow if he stays on the floor, and then if he goes to the ground, Gilbert, is good at jiu-jitsu. So he may end up finishing it, just like that. Now, the core main event, which for me, I feel this should be the main event. But hey, whatever. Davidson Figueroa versus Brandon Moreno. Wow. I don't think there's ever been a fight in the UFC whereby it went 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, talk about Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira, but that was, two different what do you call it, promotions. And in the UFC it happens to be the third time they are meeting, in their illustrious career. Davidson Figueroa versus Brando Moreno. I do feel Brando wins this because for Brandon Moreno to lose this, I feel he may not get anywhere near the belt. So this is his last chance. As long as Davison Figueredo is still the champion, if Brando Moreno does not win this fight, as long as Davison Figueredo is still the champion, then he doesn't get to fight for the belt. It's as simple as that. So I think this is a must win for Brando Moreno. I think people, this should be the last. People are tired of seeing, nobody wants to see a fifth fight. We want fresh blood in the flyweight division. So for this, I do think that the last fight was kind of close. I thought, Brandon Moreno won that fight. I thought he did a lot, and I just feel like one thing that made Davison Figueiredo to win the fight was, having someone like Henry Cejudo in his corner. It kind of helped him, it rejuvenated him, and Henry taught him some basics which he was lacking in some of his fights. in that fight, I felt he was more active than Brandon Moreno, and it counted in his favor. So in this fight, I'm expecting Brandon Moreno to be more active, to go for the kill and to finish him off. If I'm allowed to say that. And for the main event, you have Glover Teixeira versus Jamal Hill. Wonderful fight. Um, Glover lost the belt against what's his name? Oof, why am I forgetting this guy's name? He lost the belt against oh, okay, one moment. Glover Texeira lost the bet against Jiri Prohaska, and it was quite a brawl. Jerry did say he was not disciplined in that fight. He was not. He took some uncalculated risk. He fought the way he shouldn't have fought, which was wrong, and he wanted to make amends. And I do understand that, but hey, he has been sidelined for some months, and then this is the fight to make, and I do believe a lot is riding on this. This could be the last chance for Glover Teixeira to win this, and bringing this to his hometown in Brazil, I do feel there's no better place for him to win this than in his home country. I do feel he has all the tools, and then with Alex Pereira in his corner, I do feel this we may be getting the best of the last version of Glover Teixeira. Jamal Hill, on the other hand, is resilient, is a knockout motherfucker, and I do feel he will see it as this is his opportunity to get the belt. He will feel like this is this chance. Most of the time, you could see that the UFC, they do have a pay structure. For Jamal Hill to be getting this opportunity, this is his opportunity to get and to break into that big money payday. If he loses this chance, he's not going to get it anytime soon. So I do feel he will be energetic, he will be gingered, he will work hard for this. But if you look at it, most of the times, Jamal Hill, his wins have been coming from knockouts, technical knockouts and thereon and therefore. But I do feel Glover Teixeira will want to take this to the ground. This is where Glover Teixeira is a killer. I feel he's going to take this to the ground, and I feel Glover Teixeira will win back his light heavyweight title. That's my prediction. For those of you that are tuning in for the first time, welcome to Sporting Circuit. Please, if you've not liked, if you've not subscribed to the channel, I'm imploring you guys to please like, share to your friends, your family, whoever, or to your social media platforms, and please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.